Top 10 best Christmas gifts of 2017. Can you guys believe it's already December? Christmas is around the corner. You don't know what gifts to buy for your son, your daughter, your loved one, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You don't know. This video is going to help you out. And I gotta say, this top 10 list is personally my favorite tech of this year. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get right into the list. Now, number one, I put down the Nintendo Switch. Now, I gotta say, this is not in order. So, if Nintendo Switch is number one, that doesn't mean it's the worst product. I'm just freestyling this video, basically. Nintendo Switch, I brought this thing back in April, and I gotta say, I was fiending for the Nintendo Switch. I ordered this on Amazon. I got that 1-day free shipping, and Amazon only had this available for Prime members, so I was the lucky one, and I got it the next day. Gotta say, Nintendo Switch is probably one of my favorite consoles of all time. It's just so unique. It's a gaming console, it's a handheld, it's a hybrid console all in all. If your loved one is a gamer, she or he is gonna love this console right here. You gotta get the Nintendo Switch for this game right here. Where is it? Mario Kart. And that's one of the main reasons why I love the Nintendo Switch so much, or really just any Nintendo console in general. It's all about the games. It's all about the fun. It's not all about the specs. Oh man, someone's car alarm went off. Come on. This is my number 2 pick. Now, like I said again, it's not in order. I would say a PS4 Pro or Xbox One X. Now, this is the original PlayStation 4. I got it back in 2013. It looks so old, so dusty. Yes, I know. And I gotta clean out the dust. This thing it sounds like a jet, man. If you guys watch my videos, you guys understand. You guys hear it all the time. But the PS4 Pro or the Xbox One X is basically a souped up version of the original PlayStation 4 or the original Xbox One or Xbox One S. If you have a 4K television or HDR compatible television or monitor, whatever you have, then you're gonna need it. Then you're gonna need to think about getting them a PS4 Pro or Xbox One X. Now, if they have a 1080p television, they still gonna get the increased performance, you know, better frame rate, better graphical performance, but they're not gonna actually see the 4K picture, obviously, because it's a 1080p TV. I don't know, better graphic performance, better performance in general, why not? I would say that's a win. I would say Nintendo Switch will still be the hottest gift of this year, just because it's new, it's Nintendo. Nintendo's back in their A game. Alright guys, at the number 3 spot, I know you guys are gonna kill me. Oh, were you crazy? I'm gonna have to say iPhone 10. See, I almost dropped it there. iPhone 10, this is the best iPhone Apple has ever made. The iPhone X has its problems, has its flaws, but for the most part, this is the smoothest phone out right now. Let me take off the case so you guys can get a beautiful design and phone, so you guys can see that beautiful design phone. Look at that. So the silver one is probably the most popping color, but the space gray one, if you want that more stealth look, if you're a person is all about stealthy and not standing out too much, get them the space gray. The back of this phone remind me of the iPhone 4S, and the front of it and the sides, the stainless steel design, just kind of remind me of the original iPhone. I gotta say one thing, I love the camera on this thing. You guys see this picture here? Beautiful camera. Beautiful. This is a portrait mode shot. Man. Alright guys, so coming up at the number 4 spot, I gotta say the iPad Pro. Now, I know what you guys are gonna say. Oh, you said that last year as the best gift. And I always try to avoid saying the same thing over and over every year. But the iPad Pro is amazing. The new one came out, the 10.5 inch one. You have the ProMotion display, so you have 120 hertz per second. So this is something that you're gonna have to see in person to really understand the display, but that thing moves so much smoother. Now, this is the 9.7 inch iPad Pro. Now, reason being why I decided to put the iPad Pro again this year is because of the Apple Pencil. I brought this Apple Pencil back in January or February, early this year, which is 2017. So it's definitely one of my favorite tech of this year, because it's still this year. So the Apple Pencil works like a charm. And I gotta say guys, this is easily the best notebook that you can buy. Apple Pencil and iPad Pro support is definitely remarkable for school, for college, for anything that you do. I made 1,000 videos talking about this. The Apple Pencil does work. Oops, I messed up. The iPad Pro and Apple Pencil support is remarkable. Amazing, amazing experience, I gotta say. Especially when you write it in Notability, you can record what the professor or teacher is talking about, and then when you get home, you can actually play back that recording. And by the way, this is a slick wrap skin, so I made it look like a pencil. And also I brought this on Amazon so I don't lose the cap. So as you guys can see, you can lose this cap and you can have this thing exposed. So I don't want to ruin the pins on that, so I brought this cap so I don't lose this cap. If you guys know what I mean. So yeah, and if you want to charge it, you can just plug it into the iPad, or Apple gave you an adapter so you can plug in the Apple Pencil to your lightning cable. So make sure you guys watch those videos, man. I made 1,000 videos. I really don't feel like talking about it again. Either the new iPad, the big iPad, it has to be an iPad Pro. Alright guys, so next up, I have to turn off all the lights so you guys can see. Turn on the backlight.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is LifeX Z electric trigger red lights.
Sending that to it.
And as you guys can see, it is turning red. So guys, this is the LifeX Z. My TV is off right now because I disconnected my PlayStation. I will show you guys a little video. Matter of fact, I have my Fire Stick, but I'm not going to go that hard. As you guys can see behind my TV, all it is just some light strips. Now, I got to say, these things is worth every penny. Worth every penny. And it's just really all about the experience. I should put this at my #1 spot, even though I said this is not in order. This is hands down one of my favorite tech. Now, it even gets better. Once you download the app on your iPad or iOS device or Android, you can actually change the colors. So I'm changing the color. You can make it pink. Now on the camera, it's not going to do it any justice. Let me go down the brightness so you guys can see. You have all the colors right here on the fly. You have different themes. So if I tap on this, you can see like different themes. You have different colors on the strips, so you can actually paint the strips if you want. So what I mean by that is I can select something, right? So let's say I can select this, right? So blue, I can add a red right here on the middle. And maybe I can add a green here. Look, I can put a blue there, I can put a green there, and you guys see what I mean? Look at that. That's amazing. I might actually keep that. And very recently, not too long ago, LifeX did a nice little update so you can have the lights move around if you want. So this is the move feature, so you guys can see the green is moving and everything is just moving. The colors are just shifting. Now, quick little bonus, guys. I actually have a light behind my bed. So right here, you guys already know, once I buy one light strips, you gotta have it for the whole entire room. Now, this is actually a light bulb. And yep, I got my mighty cup here so this thing doesn't fall off. Yes, it comes in handy. Alright guys, so at the #7 spot, I put down DJI Spark Drone. Now, if you guys watch my videos before, my vlogs, you guys already know Amazon or the carrier lost the package during transit, so I actually don't have it with me. But I saw many different videos. I pretty much saw every DJI Spark Drone video. A drone in general will make a perfect gift. If your loved one or whoever you're trying to give the gift to is into photography or videography or just a YouTuber or vlogger like me, you're gonna fall in love with that drone. Trust me. If you're in the right area like Miami Beach or California or Hollywood or Hawaii, beautiful place to have a drone. The drone will be so fantastic if you're living in those beautiful areas. This is the cheapest drone that you can buy, but it's good at the same time. It's well trusted. It's from DJI and it has sensors on the front, so if you try to hit a tree or you try to hit a object in front of the drone, it's not going to go to that area. So alright guys, so coming up at the #8 spot, this is something that everybody should have, a backpack. This is where you're going to store your books, maybe a Nintendo Switch, your PS4, for different situations. I had this bag for like about 3 years. I wear it almost every day, and I gotta say, it's lasting like a champ. You guys can see the wear and tear of it. This is a Herschel bag. If you guys are interested, I'll throw a link in the description. The red doesn't really dirty up easy, even though you guys can see like a dark mark. I had this thing for 3 years, so you guys gotta understand. A nice little compartment so you can store your keys, your batteries, whatever you have. Of course, inside the actual bag, you can put your iPad. Perfect compartment to put your iPad. Portable battery charger can go there. Your laptop can go here up to 15 inches or 17, I think. Now, this side pocket is one of my favorite compartments because you can put your food here. So you can put a bag of chips. I put my Starbucks here, so it's not really with the tech. So it's like a separate compartment, so it's not rubbing up too much on the tech. in the main compartment. Now this compartment here, I put my sunglasses, I put my keys. And yeah, this is a really nice bag, Herschel bag. I highly recommend it. A bag is something that you can never have too much of. You can never have too much of a bag, because you can have a bag for different occasions. Alright guys, so coming up at the number 9 spot, I don't care who you are, you need this. This right here is an oil diffuser, ladies and gentlemen. I gave one to my grandma, I gave one to my mom, my brother, my auntie. This one is my mom's that I gave her. Oil diffuser is just something that you need in every room. Every single room needs one, because last thing you need now is to bring an unexpected guest, right? So someone say, oh yo, I come over and your room smelling like stinky socks or like pizza. You don't do that. Get one of these, just add the water inside. Make sure it's not to the max. I think that's a little bit to the max, because if it's to the max it might leak out, or it's not gonna steam enough. And then all you gotta do, you drop a couple of oils. So I have many different oils here: lemon, strawberry, peppermint, echinopsis. And I believe one person asked me like, yo, is there a marijuana oil? And I couldn't find no marijuana oil, but I did find a hemp oil. So it is what it is. Lavender is probably my favorite one, and if you guys watch my videos before, you guys already know strawberry and pina colada are my favorite oils. And if I was you guys, I would stop what you're doing and buy this right now. It's worth every penny. And once you buy your oil diffuser, you gotta buy the oil separately. This is like the best feeling in the world. You set up your oil diffuser, you take your shower, you get out the shower, your room is smelling fresh, your room is clean hopefully, and you're fresh. Everything is just fresh. You're not even hungry. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is just watch some Netflix and you're falling asleep. This thing can help you sleep. This thing can help your room smell fresh. It's a conversation starter. Now this one is a special one because this one comes with the remote. You have something that's compatible with the Amazon Echo and Google Home. And look, that mist. And this mist can also help you too, because it moisturizes the air. Now I wouldn't recommend you put this by electronics. So it's keeping the air moist. It's not going to keep it too dry. So if you're sick or if you have a cold, you can drop the echinopsis or the peppermint oil. This is what I'm trying to say here. I can never say this. Echinopsis. I hope I'm saying that right. If you're sick, drop this oil, because this is like Vicks without the chemicals or anything like that. It's like the natural Vicks smell. And it's going to clear your nostrils. And of course you have your colors too as well. Maybe at night you can use this as a night light. Most of them have color options. Now the one that you get bigger, the more powerful it is. So you guys can see the hole is a little bit more bigger than the smaller one that I have. So if you in a larger area, it might be a little bit more recommended to get the larger one. And it definitely lasts a little bit more longer because you can put in more water. Alright guys, so this is the last item right here. Now I know you guys are going to kill me in the comments. Oh, it's a remote. But this is not no ordinary remote. This is a smart remote. This is the Logitech Harmony remote. And I gotta say, I forgot to clean it. I gotta say the Logitech Harmony remote is hands down one of my favorite products. I never thought I would like this remote so much, but just the ability. You guys see these 3 buttons here? These are called activities. For example, I have this button. This is my news button. So if I press it one time, it's going to automatically turn on the TV. It's going to turn off the surround sound because it's the morning time. You don't want no surround sound in the morning time. And then it's going to automatically turn on the cable box, and it's going to change the channel to 12, which is my news. So that's news 12. So that's amazing. So as soon as you wake up, you press this button one time, you're done. Now you can just get a simple universal remote, but then you have to press the TV button, turn that on. Turn on the cable box, turn that on. Then you gotta change the channel. It's more steps. This is just a simple remote. You press one button, it works. And you know, this remote gets even better because this is my dedicated Netflix button, this is my YouTube button, then this is my PlayStation button. If I press this once, it'll go to Netflix. If I press and hold it, it's gonna go to YouTube. You know, so you do have your Amazon Echo support. It is a lot to set up with this remote. That's one thing I hate about this remote. When you first get it, it's a lot to set up. It's a lot to set up, but once you set everything up, this thing is a charm. This thing is a charm. Now, and to make things even good about this remote, you can actually control the light. So if I press and hold this button, it's going to turn off that light. Now, I have my studio light here. Just this one little light bulb that I have on, but it did turn off my main light that's connected to the Harmony remote. So if I press it again, it'll turn on. You can control the brightness if you want, so you can lower it all the way down, and that's almost off. And you can raise it all the way up. and this works like a normal remote control. Now this does work on your PlayStation 4, so if you have Netflix running or you're watching a YouTube video, you can actually control it using this remote because it's using Bluetooth. And this thing could be a grandma remote. It's that simple. Press one button and it works. And there you guys have it. Those are my top 10 best Christmas gifts of 2017, aka my favorite tech of the year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you find this video helpful. If it did, I appreciate it with a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new and click on that notification bell so you guys don't miss an upload. Alright guys, so just a quick little bonus if you can find one of these, the SNES Mini Classic Edition. Whether if you're old, new, young, you're gonna definitely appreciate this right here, man. Classic. This is really where it all started. For most people it did. The SNES right here, man. And of course you have the controller. If you can find this, you'll be lucky. And that person is gonna be happy, trust me. Try to avoid the scalpers if you can. Try to avoid them, but I know this thing is so hard to find. And have a ho 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 Merry Christmas. Ho 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 Merry Christmas.